what you said?
Yeah, drink a big glass of water when you get up in the morning, or at
Okay.
least before class, and it can help with dizziness. But it's definitely a good idea for your bladder to flush the bladder out by drinking a big glass of water when you get up. And it has helped some people in the class with dizziness during the class. So today our focus is going to be on one of the all-time great ideas that I've come across, and it is called UnderDoing. And I came across it in Qigong teacher training, and this idea that less is more, that we don't, there are some exceptions to this, but in our practice in general, no more than 70% effort in any particular thing that we're doing, and including, no more than 70% of your range of motion and so on. You don't need to get rigid about it, but the whole idea is less is more, less strain, more gain, less pain, more gain. And the meridians, the Qi likes to move. And when we stretch the meridians, it gets space to move. And that's it. We don't have to go to the nth degree to give it that space. And going to the nth degree and over efforting, believe me, I've learned the hard way, is more likely to cause injury, and also thereby an injury is by definition the Qi sort of stopping or titrating its flow, it's lessening its flow. So it's very contra to Western thinking, and definitely very different than Western thinking about exercise, which is always like harder, harder, faster, faster. I said to somebody the other day, I heard myself say, like, basically, I shoved myself through life until the last couple of years. And because I thought everything had to be, not just exercise, but everything had to be more and more, faster, faster, better, better. And it did not serve me well. So that's part of why I love Qigong. So I have a reading from a translation of The Way of Life, according to Lao Tzu, or the Tao Te Ching. And it's number 23. And it says, nature does not have to insist. It can blow for only half a morning, rain for only half a day. And what are these winds and these rains but natural? If nature does not have to insist, why should people? It is natural too that whoever follows the way of life feels alive, that whoever uses it properly feels well used, whereas she or he who loses the way of life feels lost, that whoever keeps to the way of life feels at home. Whoever uses the way of life, which is what we're learning here, a different way of being in our bodies and in life, whoever uses it properly feels welcome, whereas she or he who uses it improperly feels improperly used. Fail to honor people and they fail to honor you. I would say fail to honor ourselves, and our bodies really can't honor us the way they want to. So let's underdo it. It's one of the key principles, just like inner smile, that help us help enhance the flow of Qi through our lives, through our bodies. So let's start with shoulder width apart and point the tip of the tailbone down. So your knees will slightly bend. Bring your arms around like you're holding a big ball of Qi in front of your belly. Lift the back of the neck and draw the chin in, and take a moment to attune. Notice what's happening with you on every level: physical, emotional, energy, mentally, spiritually. Take a feel in to all of that with a loving smile, with acceptance, with kindness. And noticing that, we begin to move with this principle of underdoing, that we don't have to go to the edge of our ability. In fact, it's better not to. That we can sort of play with the chi and we'll get all the benefits that are there for us. We can keep open and pliable rather than this. And everybody that knows me in this class personally knows that is a challenge of mine, personally. Breathe. So we approach the practice not like something we're trying to get it right, be very precise and do it just like Robin does it, or someone else you saw, but do it the way that she wants to move in you today and your body feels comfortable and at home. And tap lung and kidney, softest, breathe.
Is anyone else having problems with Robin freezing, or is it just me?
I think it's just you.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, just you.
Pardon? Okay, thank you.
I'm not. Just you.
Okay, let's move to tossing the stagnant chi out. So we're gonna turn to the side. Actually, we're gonna keep our feet grounded for this one, this way of doing it. And we're gonna turn, twist, and toss. Come back to center, twist and toss, twist and toss. Exhale through the mouth when you're tossing. Inhale as you come back to center. There's a little pumping in the legs. And if it feels better for you to take one heel off and then the other, feel free to do it that way. It's like a game. It's just, we're just playing with the chi. You might do it slower than me. You might do it faster. Depends on what your body would like. And slow it down. That is a really excellent go-to one for releasing anxiety and tension, or moving like a stuck low mood or stuck depression out of your system. Is that quick tossing of the chi. So let's shake the tree, and we're going to start just shaking, and then we're going to move into each of the 6 healing sounds, which I'll remind you of. Everything loose and jello-like, jelly, jello on the bone. Even your bones kind of very flexible, joints full of warm water. And let's begin with the SSS sound of the lungs. Another. One more. Next sound moves to the kidneys. The sound is CHWOO. One more. Next one is the liver. The sound is shh, like you're shhing a baby. Shh. 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 Next sound, ha, H-A-A-A, the heart. Next sound, W-H-O-O, the spleen and stomach, a guttural kind of deep. And the triple warmer sound, release panic from the body. The sound is H-E-E-E-E.
He. He. He.
And a little bit of silence, but still shaking. Exhaling through the mouth, inhaling through the nose. And stop quickly and notice. I'm just going to mute everybody. Notice, sense, and feel. Pay attention to the sensations. And let's draw down the heavens. One more. Take a moment, notice the effects of the movement, what you feel, where you feel it. No need to name it, but and then let's move wider legs, wider than your shoulders, whatever's comfortable for you. And we're going to go into a groin stretch sequence that will have our hands on our waist. We did this last session quite a bit. It supports the liver supports the heart. So we're going to lunge. I'm going to make my legs a little wider, but you find what's good for you. I'm going to lunge. Then I'm going to bend the other knee and reach down wherever I can find easily. Underdo it to the inside of my leg. That leg is not locked, but straight. Come up again. I'm going to lunge again. And then we're going to go the other way. Okay, so simple movement. I'll move slowly through it several times. Here we go. Other leg bends, reach down wherever you can gently find. It should not be, and another lunge. Other side, lunge. Reach down, lunge, center. Here we go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So if it's too much to try to get the syncing of the breath and the movement, just play with the movement and breathe. You want to turn the leg you're turning towards, you want to turn the toes out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. That's it. Play with it. More is not better if it causes you strain or pain. All right, one more on each side. Bring your legs to center, leave them wide, wider than shoulders. Take a moment. And you're gonna roll down and just let your body hang wherever it hangs. If this hurts your back, then you might try doing it sitting on the edge of a chair. Reach up, massage down the backs of your legs. Slap or tap down the backs of your legs. And then engage the abdominal muscles towards the spine. Roll yourself up with the hands close to the body. And we're going to just roll back and forward. Arms come up close to the body, back and forward. Inhale. Exhale. Opens the front and back channels of the body, of the torso. If you want to try it with interlacing the fingers and going down and then engaging the abdomen and coming back up without pulling the hands in close to the body, you can do it that way, but it is harder on your, it is more strengthening to the back, but it does take a little bit stronger back to do it. So notice what feels good. Again, coming up, having the hands come up close to the body is easier for the back. All right, and bring the arms out, and we're going to do a few drinking birds. So we're going to inhale, exhale, the hands swing down and back up. Inhale, more opening of the chest and shoulder nest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. All right. Walk your feet in back to shoulder width. Take a moment. Check in with yourself with that inner smile of curiosity and kindness. And we're going to take the hands towards the earth. We did this one once already. I can't remember which day. Make sure that your tailbone's pointing down towards the ground. Tip of the tailbone pointing towards the ground. So your lower back has less curve in it than it would if you weren't doing that. You're down in your legs a little bit. And we're going to turn and look to one side. And we're going to turn I'll look to the other side. This hand pointing into this elbow, like that. The back hand is raised higher than the front hand on the side. You can feel the twist that offers across the chest. All right. Inhale and draw down the heavens. Wide legs again, wider than shoulders. You're gonna bend the knees, and you have a choice. You have many choices. We're gonna turn one leg out. I'm turning this. I'm mirroring you, so it would be your right, your left foot out. And so, keeping the tailbone pointing down to the tip of the tailbone pointing down towards the ground to support your lower back. You can either do this or bring your elbow down. So whatever's better for you. For me, it's better to do this because my lower back doesn't like it when I go down to. So do what feels best for you and then turn. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Experiment with how wide your legs should be, how like it feels good, how we're reaching up, but we're also drawing this upper shoulder back a little bit and keeping the tailbone pointed down to lessen the curve of the lower back to support the back. So just play around with it to find what feels best to you. You can bring your hand more. One more. Beautiful. Walk your feet back in more towards shoulder width or at shoulder width. And let's make a ball of chi. And just pulse on the ball of chi. Turn the ball of chi and pulse. Tune into sensation. Turn the ball of chi and pulse. You may begin to feel, or some of you may feel a lot of sensation of like almost like a magnetic pull and push of two magnets. Notice. We're going to go into cloud hands. I like to have my feet a little wider than shoulder width to do that. Tip my tailbone, tip down. And we're going to turn towards the direction of the upper hand and then rotate the ball. So the movement is happening in the waist. Let your legs support you. Very good for our hearts. It helps to clear excess emotion. In Qigong, it's the understanding is even though each organ has its associated emotions, the heart feels them all. So too much feeling, too much emotion. It's actually one of the things that burns women's chi down the fastest. So having, that's part of why we developed this practice of equanimity. Not insisting always that life conform to our way of doing it. Right, so we're gonna step back. You could keep where you were, or we could step back and turn to the side. And here I'm gonna shift the weight forward and back, forward and back. Let the breath be seamless in and out through the nose. When we repeat these movements, we purify and help the quality of the chi get better and better and better. The reason we don't practice when we're sick is that we don't want to circulate unhealthy chi through our system. And that's why we purge first when we are practicing, is letting go of the stagnant stuff or the unhealthy stuff we don't want to hold on to or circulate. Now, next time we're going to step back with the other foot. And one way to kind of check in with yourself is that the upper hand is always associated with the leg that you're giving more weight to and leaning towards. Ease is more important than precision. And the next time we're moving to the front leg, we're going to step forward. All right, now bring your hands to your lower dantian, palms up, and we're going to draw up water from the kidneys and push down, draw down fire from the heart. It's called fire and water interact. So the cold water of the kidneys is warmed by the fire of the heart, and the fire of the heart is cooled by the water of the kidneys. As you push down, you stand up a little bit more, and as you bring the hands up, you drop down in your legs. Inhaling, exhaling. Move into fountain, but we're going to do one arm at a time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. She likes to move in spirals, figure eights, and creating this beautiful infinity sign of chi right here. Bring the hands face up, palms up at lower dantian. And then let's harvest. Inhaling, tiger's mouth comes down the inside to integrate all the fresh chi we brought into our system. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time. Hands on your belly, step your feet together. Allow yourself to rock and sway without directing, really. Just let the chi take you on a little wobbly ride. Just stillness and just feel how things have changed in your microverse. I am in the universe. The universe is in me. I am blessed and filled with chi. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free. May all beings learn the art of underdoing. May all beings be may all beings be blessed and filled with chi.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Robin.
My pleasure.
Awesome class. Thank you, Robin.